In modern houses with high stocking densities, it's important to keep the house air temperature and air humidity at levels which are ideal for the type of animal involved. This is done by removing excess moisture and heat generated in the house. When the need for ventilation is low, correct air change is particularly critical to productivity and heating costs for two reasons. Firstly, too little ventilation increases air humidity in the house and affects the welfare of the animals. Secondly, too much ventilation increases heating costs unnecessarily and dries out the house, causing a significant increase in respiratory diseases. Through online measurements of air outputs in air outlets, the dynamic air principle ensures correct air volumes for all ventilation requirements. SKOV now introduces dynamic air in air outlets with duct exhaust to improve measurements and regulation even further. This is how the new dynamic air works. In house sections, ventilation requirements vary in relation to the age of the pigs. A pressure sensor at the air outlet in the section ensures that the individual sections receive exactly the volume of air needed, even though the pressure in the duct changes. The pressure sensor constantly informs the climate computer about the pressure in the chimney. The computer knows the swivel shutter opening and can therefore calculate the current output. As measurements are carried out without the use of movable mechanical components, air resistance in the chimney does not increase. The pressure in the duct is maintained by a climate computer and is regulated via a differential pressure meter. The online measurement allows the pressure in the duct to be regulated even more closely to the actual requirements in the sections. A higher pressure level can therefore be used in hot periods and a lower level in cold periods. This adaptation of the pressure in the duct to cold and hot periods typically reduces pig producers' electricity bills for ventilation by 30%. Moreover, the introduction of dynamic air reduces heat costs by 20 to 40%. This saving is achieved by eliminating excess ventilation when the need for ventilation is low. Overall, the dynamic air principle reduces producers' electricity and heating costs. Dynamic air measures and regulates the flow of air accurately without the use of movable mechanical components, ensuring a low-cost, stable and reliable principle.